Okay, hi, we are Team Happiness, and I'm going to start from my left. This is Bhavya, Tiasha, Siddesh, Robin, and Bhavya. And we are sitting here because, as part of our Regional Immersion Project in 2017, we decided to take the topic happiness and innovation in the United Arab Emirates as our research. And at the beginning, when we were being briefed about what RIP really is, we get to know about the 5th annual United Arab Emirates Undergraduate Research Competition, which is a competition between all the universities in the country, and whoever comes up with the best research project wins. So we applied for this, and right now we have been selected for the final stage of this competition.
It was a roller coaster the entire time. Just like any other teams, we were struggling with deadlines, we were struggling with our own personal connections with the teammates. So I think it was good that we put our topic and our work ahead of us.
So now basically what's left in the future is what we have to do is on May 8th, we finally head out to Abu Dhabi and we finally present our presentation and our report to the executive board. And we aim to finish first place. We aim to get to win the whole thing, but let's see what happens. Let's talk a little bit about the experience that we've been through. So the whole process is very, very strenuous. RIP, also known as the Regional Immersion Project, is part of our course. So the students who are planning on enrolling into Jain, you will do this, and you probably already will, and you'll do this in Singapore and in Dubai. So it's very, very, very stressful, but it has a lot of plus sides to it. It gives you it lets you explore the industries regardless of the country you're in. So whether you're in Singapore or Dubai, you have different markets to explore. It helps you build as a person as well. You work in groups, so it gives you the opportunity to work with people you've never worked with before, as well as grow as a person and be able to work and connect with others, which is very important in the age we live in today. And I will tell you now that there are a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of glasses of coffee, but I think we can all say that, at the end of the day, once all the reports are handed in, and when you are in a situation and in a place where we've been in the finals, and we're the only group from our university we're the only group to represent Jain, it's very fulfilling, and it's definitely worth the wait.
I honestly think this experience gives an edge to you as a student, as an explorer, and as a businessman later on, because RIP is something that gives you an overall experience of how industries work and how different sectors in the country, in the specific country you are in, works. So it helps me to understand what the legalities, the culture, and the overall business sense of people over here, which has helped me a lot. And in terms of happiness, the thing was, we started off, and it was a very vague topic initially, but then when we stumbled upon some researches by different neuroscientists, we found out there's a science behind it, and how happiness is really incorporated in different associations, like different corporations. Honestly, it makes you think a lot, think outside the box, as in what you can incorporate in your future prospects, like the new ways of doing business and the potential of what businesses can be.
And honestly, adding on to the fact that this is a very enriching part of the course, this is a Tri-City model, and without this research, it would just be we might as well just study in our home countries. The fact that we have this immersion project, which, as the term suggests, we immerse ourselves into the business culture of the country, and we get to know so much. And this is where we gain maximum exposure to the business sense of the country, and as business students, that is a very important part of our life.
So just to conclude, what I'd say, and a few tips I'd give for the students of the future and the people who are going into such big projects, like something so big. First of all, I would suggest picking a topic that you're passionate about. There's no point in dragging yourself through 6 months of research and interviews and just a lot of work for a topic that you're not interested in. Second of all, go in with an open mind. I know there are people out there, people like myself, who are very strong-headed and want to do things a certain way, but I learned the hard way, and I learned that that's not possible when you work in a group. You need to open up to things. So that's a very key thing to understand. And also just have fun. Remember that there is an end, there is a finish line. just all you got to do is just get to it. So work with everyone, work as a team, and then once everything's handed in, and you're at a stage where we are, where you're in the finals of a competition that something that's huge, and just the joy that you're going to be feeling at the end of it is just I can't put it into words. You have to experience it for yourself, and once you do, you'll be happy at the fact that you undertook such a project as big as this.